Guys, Deluded Guna, YouTube's and Golo Kante. Now let's take a trip down memory lane. Like I only played, the highest I played was Eastern Junior Elite, so I was nothing but a Sunday League footballer. But that doesn't mean I can't relate my experiences to the professional game. Like football is really not that different from down to grassroots. The man there that you see smoking cigs before the game kicks off to professional level. There's just level things are different, obviously, in the standard of coaching, how they look after themselves, etc. But very much the player relationships and a lot of things like that very much stay the same. So with that in mind, yeah, man. With that in mind, I'm gonna just speak about. I almost lost my trail of thought there. I'm just gonna speak about a time when I had to leave a club, or not leave a club, or I wanted to and left a club to win trophies. So I can understand when people go and do that. Now, to go back in time to set the scene, Edmonton All Stars, or All Saints as they were initially called, and then they had to change their name for whatever reason. There was a lot of politics behind the scenes, a lot of dads and a lot of dad coaches or dads that ain't actually coaches, whether it was dealing with finances or whatever. There was a lot of stitch up in it. So there was an A and a B team. The B team joined later. The B team was better. I don't know why it was called A and B, just literally two teams. The B team was better, not because they had better players, it's because they had the tracksuits. They seemed to have the best investment and the best care, and very much a stitch up. It weren't a together thing. So you saw all of that. Like they were winning stuff. You'll see them in nice little kits, and we have our thing, but it's not as nice as that. There were stitch ups, obviously, because on the other team, certain people in proper positions were helping their sons and these things. I'm not going to get into that. But yeah, that's what's happening. Added to that, because of this, we had good players. But year on year, the best players from A were going to B. Like, they were going. I was seeing this. I was seeing bare players, Cliff, Trey, everybody just going year after year after year. And you're just stuck there like, what? How are we going to have competitive side? Not only that, sometimes you'll be looking at their training and it just looks a bit wavy. It just looks wavy, innit? Now, we had a new coach called Darren, a guy I told you is very much the reason how I look at football, how I look at it, because he really opened my eyes. He initially joined the A team and brought through a load of his players from a previous club. Long story short, we won a league title. Well, we won 2 league titles. Won a league title there, and then he left to coach the B team. He's actually the best coach at the club. He left to go and coach the B team, and he took all his players with him. Now, my club A, we won another league title the following season, done the double. We won it. But then that was probably our worst side. We won the league title because we was in a crap league and we were just better players, but that was probably the worst side. And then B team were just getting stronger. They were poaching our players. They're getting the best players from the borough. Their players that already there were bringing similar friends, and a lot of my friends in school played for the B team and the A team, but played for the B team, and they would always just make me jealous, innit? They'll make me jealous. And then pre-season we used to train with both teams, innit? So I was training there, and Darren pulled me aside. He's like, "What? I think you can play for the B team. I want you to play right back. This is obviously in the time when I'm transitioning into a fullback. I think I can make you a better fullback. Do you want to win titles? I think you've got it all. You need to improve your attitude a bit, but you could play for us." So I'm like, cool. I'm not really paying attention to it, but the more pre-season's going on, the more he keeps saying this, and then I'm like, yeah, this is looking dirty. Long story short, now man signed for the B team. Man's in that legit training kit and that. I can't lie, I'm acting brand new. Like with the B team, I'm training with the B team. I'm seeing the A team. I'm like, you right, pal? People looking at me like, I don't even know you, I'm too prestige for this now. So like, yeah, man, we won league title. So I won in my first season there. We won the Cheshunt Youth League. So that was the league and cup double. The cup was a madness. I can't talk about the celebrations because I don't want to get people in trouble, but it was wavy. So in my first season, I left the team. I went and got and won trophies. Done the double. Got to the semi-finals of one of them London Cup things or whatever as well, if I can remember rightly. So yeah, I was enticed by the coaching methods, the chance to win stuff, like just the chance to be in a more competitive side. I couldn't turn it down. Like the coaching was second to none, so I left and I won the double. So I can't be mad when I see Alexis, Omri of years before want to leave because they want to join a more competitive side. I know how it feels. Now that B team after a while went and joined Norseman and formed up an alliance and became Norseman. So we had access to showers, clubhouses, other teams, and just pure madness. So it got better from then, and I won more league titles. I've done a league title and a cup again there, and then in another cup, unfortunately, we were the finalists. If you want me to speak about that one, I will, but we didn't win it, unfortunately. But I left, and I won significantly more trophies, played in a more competitive side than I would have playing for the A team. So I can't understand it, man. And it hurt leaving. I left with a heavy heart. The coach at the A team was a madness, man. He taught me how to Cruyff turn. Very big coach, but there was a lot of politics. Those in the know Wagwan. Those who were old enough to comprehend at the time know Wagwan. But yeah, man, like Do I feel bad about leaving? Of course, but I wanted to win trophies. Like, it was a bit like a Nasri thing. Like, I wanted to win, innit? So, yeah, man. There's not really that much more to be said, guys. I just thought you guys like these vids, so thought let me talk about it. Guys, Deluded, I'm out.